forest. You are a Kshatriya. You must not run away from your duty. But you are asking me to kill the people I worship. Tell me where's my bride? They are on the wrong side. So they are going to die for sure. This is the battle of good and bad. The good is going to win. Do you want to be influenced or not? You have to decide. I'm confused. Can you please guide me? You have the right to do your duty. Not rule out the truth of your actions. As a Kshatriya, the first and foremost duty is to fight. Krishna advises Arjuna about the one duty as a Kshatriya, how to have a balanced mind and perform what is right for the higher good. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraj. Hey Achyut, I've got answers to all my questions and I do not have any doubts. I will follow your command now on. Shri Krishna.
On behalf of Arjuna,
The signs and faces of Pandu, Shri Krishna told me the Platinum Treatment and the destiny of the world, my brother, I have many doubts. I just cannot fight in the battle. Shri Krishna patiently answered my questions. He cleared all my doubts. Then I fought the battle wholeheartedly and defeated the Kauravas. Though Karna is a very shooter, but he made a faithful death because he went in the wrong company of Duryodhana. My master and friend Krishna is the real friend of all. Let us make Samarpan in the right place of God and Guruji, Thakurji, Sri Mahaprabhuji, Sri Yamunaji. This is the ultimate
performance, guys. Great job. Big round of applause for all kids. Arjun, Krishna, Karna, Dron. આ બધા જ બાળકોએ સમર્પણને કેટલું સરસ રીતે રજૂ કરી. Kids, do you understand how good and bad choices can affect our life? Does your parents always tell you, please make good friends? Yeah? How do you decide if it's a good friend or a bad friend? Rina.
by their nature, how they act.
How they act. And what they make you do or not make you do, right? The one that stands by you in difficulty. The one that tells you when you're doing something wrong. That's your real friend. So now, સમર્પણ જ્યારે બધું જ એના વડે છે, એનું છે અને એનાથી છે. Everything is because of him. Everything is his. And everything is only for him. એ મનમાં ઉતરી જાય અને જીવન જીવવાની રીતમાં ઘોળાઈ જાય તો જ આપણા જીવનમાં સમર્પણની ખરી ભાવના ઉત્પન્ન થાય. તો ચાલો આપણી 6, 7 અને 8 વર્ષની બાળાઓ આપણને યાદ કરાવે એક સુંદર ગીતની ગોઠવણી સાથે. ગીતના બોલ છે ઘટમાં ગિરધારી ને મનમાં મુરારી. Welcome back with a big round of applause.
घटमा गिरधारी
Are you guys having fun? Yeah, you seem a little down though. Are you tired? No, right? We're gonna have so much more fun, you know. So now,
wait, together. One, two, three.
very nice. That's right. So चलो, हमें चाहिए मनवा गिरधारी ने लेने आगा। रामनवमी निमित्त All right, guys, settle down. Whoever has to get up and go, be quiet. That's from the song. What do you think the meaning was? Manma Girdhari. What does that mean? I want kids to answer. What does that mean? Come on. We've been talking about Samarpan for last 2 hours now. Manma Girdhari meaning what? You have him in your heart. Right? Come on, kids. Alright. It sounds like kids are tired and parents are too. So I'm going to move this along. The next skit we are going to see is when we think about Ram Navami and we think about Samarpan. The one Samarpan that comes to mind is a Samarpan of a brother. And that is Bharatji's Samarpan to Ram. We looked at Samarpan from a lot of different relationships, right? We saw Gopi's Samarpan. We saw Hanumanji as a Sevak Samarpan. We saw friends Samarpan to their friend, like Arjun to Krishna and Karna to Duryodhan. Now we are going to see Samarpan of a brother. So give me 5 minutes. I'm going to settle my kids. I'll be right back.
I see someone heading to the jungle with a huge army. It must be Bharat. He's not satisfied with being a king of Ayodhya. He still wants to fight me. Lakshman, dear brother, Lord would never do such a thing, nor is he grieved for Ayodhya. You have misunderstood him. Bharata and brother of Ram. I am looking for my godlike brother, my younger brother Lakshman, and my mother-like Bhabi. Have you seen them? Please tell me. Why should I tell you? Are you here to take more? Haven't you done enough? I can understand your anger, but please help me. You are the king of this jungle, and it is your duty to help as a king. Please help me find my brothers. I am not here to hurt them. I want to take them back. Please help me. Okay, I'll take you to Lord Ram. Prabhu, I have the entire Ayodhya with birth here.
Ram and Lakshman are taking blessings of Vasishtha, Kaushalya Ma, and Sumitra Ma. And now all the villagers are taking blessings of Ram Bhagwan.
My lord, please forgive me. Nothing is more important than you for me. Ayodhya needs you. I don't want to be the king. My news, we have been taught to fulfill our dharma. I am only doing this by obeying our father's wish. I am not capable to be a king. Our father was getting older and he did not know better. He did not think, though he was caught between a man for a woman. No, and do not talk about our father this way. He was king and was one of the best in Raga school. His Agnya is what you guys need to follow. Guruji, please ask Brother Ram to come back. Bharat, Ram is right. You should also fulfill your dharma. Please give me your paduka, and I will fulfill your wishes and my dharma by taking care of Ayodhya as your representative. I will fulfill my dharma. Ayodhya will wait for you to crown you as their king. Mine, please return back to Ayodhya and take care of the kingdom, the people, and their mother.
Is going to put the padukas on the Sihansan of Ayodhya and do the puja. Jai Shri Ram.
He's pretending no, but always pretending.
Jai Shri Krishna.
everything you do for is Him. And here you saw one brother giving up the kingdom of Ayodhya for his elder brother. He could have had this kingdom. Think about what you would do. If you had to give up something for your brother, would you give it up? Are you that Samarpan to your brother and your sister? Think about it, guys. Or do we fight for a pencil in our room and you can't touch my stapler and you can't take my bag? What do we do? And our Bhavin Uncle's class are going to present a debate. And that's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to hand this over to Part2 to let us know what are all the good details and what these kids are going to do. A big round of applause for our future.
Today we have a debate for you. You can see our NYS kids on this side. They're going to represent the side of Samarpan, and our level 10 kids are going to represent the side of Dawn and Charity. So, you know, when I first heard of the topic of Samarpan, I really didn't know what it meant. It's really a tough word to understand, and going through a discussion with these guys, I really got a good idea of what the difference is. You know, there's Dawn, there's Charity, there's Samarpan, but what's the real difference? Let's use this form of a debate to figure that out. So we'll start with the opening statement from the Samarpan side.
And devotion towards God, your parents, the elderly, and something that you believe in. There are many ways to express Samarpan. For example, Arjuna expressed it by surrendering himself to Lord Krishna in the Mahabharata.
Okay, now we'll have the opening statement for...
Expecting credibility for it. Charity is also giving materialistic items. For example, Karna in the Mahabharata gave anything to anyone who asked for it. He was also known as Dandir. Some examples of charitable institutions are Pennies for Patients, the Red Cross, and Habitat for Humanity.
So now that we've seen kind of the gist of each of their sides, let's move on to the main points. We'll start with Samarpan.
Gautam Buddha is a prime example of a very Samarpan person. He gave up all of his personal belongings and his nobility to find a higher truth through meditation. By becoming very Samarpan, he helped not only himself but others also.
That's a great point. However, I believe that Buddha gave up his belongings to reach enlightenment for himself. Without that, many people wouldn't be able to get the support that they need during difficult times. Non-profit organizations around the world help people during natural disasters. For example, the Red Cross is one of the first groups to provide resources for people who are left without a home or money. Now it helps many people in need.
So we can see, we all know non-profit organizations and we all know they're charitable organizations, but why is that not an example of Samarpan, and why are we not Samarpan when we are donating to the Red Cross? Let's see why.
So I understand that donating to the Red Cross and such organizations is very necessary. You need to do that because, I mean, it helps people that are in need, and if you have the money, I mean, you should donate. However, a lot of people use these donations in the wrong way. And there's an example of a famous NBA star named Kevin Durant who donated $1 million to the Red Cross during Hurricane Sandy. And in turn, he received a shoe deal from Nike worth millions and millions of dollars. So really, he showed that he was being a good person and everything to the public by donating. And in turn, he received a lot more money for that. So that's just one example of people doing Dawn for the wrong reason.
Okay, that is a great point, but I believe that not everyone is like Kevin Durant, and some people do donate for the benefit of others, such as the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, who donate billions almost every year.
So another example of Samarpan is Sati, who gave up being a wealthy princess and dedicated her life to Shiv Bhagwan by fasting and meditating. She only ate fruits and leaves, and after that, she gave up that and meditated on her head for thousands of years. I believe what Sati did was true dedication and devotion towards Shiv Bhagwan.
Others may be motivated to do the same, but only Sati can accomplish that one thing. There are not many people who are able to maintain the amount of dedication and devotion as Sati did to Sri Bhagwan.
A random act of kindness has happened on the streets of New York. A homeless man has had a choice for either learning how to code an app or to receive $100 from a software engineer. The homeless man chose to learn how to code an app, and he received a phone, a laptop, and some knowledge how to code an app. He made a successful app called Trees for Cars that has received over 200,000 downloads and is ranked number 5 out of 1,000 apps worldwide.
So that's a great point. Let's watch the video for that. What she's talking about.
People do help others out of just kindness and not for selfish reasons.
So there are many examples of Samarpan in our Pushtimar. One example is the story of Manavchand. Manavchand and his wife were very devoted to Thakurji. They gave all of their belongings and wealth, but Thakurji said that was not necessary. From this story, we can learn how one should be Samarpit wholeheartedly and how one should get rid of the materialistic beliefs to be with Thakurji. In 9/11, people on the plane gave up their lives knowing they would die for it. The people in the plane took over the plane that the terrorists were flying and drove it into a field instead of letting the terrorists fly into the White House. This is an example of dawn because the people on the plane sacrificed their lives for the people in the White House, which shows without expecting anything in return. It is also like charity.
I believe that those people on the plane were actually showing their Samarpan to the United States. By giving up their lives, they showed that they were willing to sacrifice everything to ensure that the United States government was still intact. Even if you listen to their voicemails to their families, you can hear their patriotism to the United States.
In the end, dawn may be done the wrong way to benefit oneself, but it can also be done to benefit others, which has been a stepping stone to Samarpan. From this discussion, we have learned that Samarpan is 100% devotion. And to reach this, we have to go through steps of Dana. Dana is selfless giving, and Samarpan is the ultimate level of selfless giving. Samarpan is when one has given up all of their ego and has opened up their heart and mind and dedicate all of their energy towards someone. Thank you.
Great speakers. We all know that there's dawn in charity, we all know there's Samarpan, but like I said, you can take any situation and analyze it further to figure out what type of dawn, what type of charity, or what type of Samarpan you're doing. So in this case, it's very hard for us to be born as humans, to let go of our ego, to not have attachment, and to be 100% Samarpan. How do you get there? There are stepping stones. You might have to start with dawn and charity, but keep in mind that the ultimate goal is to reach Samarpan and to be a Samarpan individual in all facets of life. I just want to, I'm proud of these guys. Countless hours practicing this debate, and for them themselves to understand Samarpan versus dawn and charity. If it's so hard for me to understand, all of us to understand, think about how much longer or harder they had to work for that. So I just wanted to give them another round of applause for that.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Park, for moderating the debate, and an amazing job by the level 10 kids and the youth, the NYS kids. I would like to request all of them to just come down and say Jai Shri Krishna and let's say go Samarpan, in one. Come on up, just say, Jai Krishna, please introduce yourself real quick. And I want to say few more things, and એ હું ગુજરાતીમાં કહીશ. તો આ લોકોએ શું કર્યું એ જો તમને લોકોને થોડુંક વધારે જાણવું હોય તો હું એ ગુજરાતીમાં જણાવું તમને. Come on, guys.
My name is Deepika, I'm also from NYS.
My name is Rishika, I'm from NYS too.
My name is Shalin, I'm from NYS too.
Mike Apo!
My name is Brenda and I'm from
Louder.
level 10. My name is Ugly and I'm from level 10. My name is Purnika, I'm from level 10. My name is Sarah and I'm from level 10. My name is Arti and I'm from level 10.
Great job, I couldn't understand these things, I think they taught me, so I have to be more समर्पित to them, खाली 2 शब्द कહીશ, એ લોકોએ જે ડિબેટ કરી એ ડિબેટ હતી દાન અને સમર્પણ. મચ ડિફરન્સ શું એ બે. તો મારા ક્લાસના છોકરાઓ જે પેલી બાજુ હતા એ લોકો દાન વિશે બોલતા હતા, કારણ કે આ છોકરાઓ રોજ એવું સમજી શકે કે દાન કરવું ઇઝ વેરી ગુડ, કે આવું હરિકેન થાય કે મંદિરમાં હેલ્પ જોઈએ કે કશી બી તકલીફ થાય, અર્થક્વેક થાય તો આપણે બધા જ દાન કરીએ, એમાં ખોટું શું છે? તો એ લોકોના એ ક્વેશ્ચન બહુ સાચા હતા, અને આ જે ટોપિક આવ્યો સમર્પણનો, તો એ લોકો શું કહેવા માંગતા હતા કે અમે કેવી રીતે સતી જેવા બની શકીએ? અમને નથી ખબર પડતી એવું, અમે તો ખાલી સ્કૂલમાં જઈએ, ભણીએ, કરીએ, એ બધું જ કરતા આવડે છે, અને ઘણા દિવસો અમે દાન કરીએ કે મમ્મી પપ્પા કંઈક કરે. તો એ લોકોએ પોતાની મેતે આ બધું એનું રિસર્ચ કરીને ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ કર્યું કે દાન કરવું એ સારી વાત છે, અને એ લોકોએ એવી રીતે વિચાર્યું કે સમર્પણ જો અલ્ટિમેટ આપણું ધ્યેય હોય તો દાન મેબી એની પહેલું પગથિયું છે કે અહીંયાથી એન્ડ પોઈન્ટ સુધી જવાનું ડાયરેક્ટલી જમ્પ તો કોઈ ના કરી શકે. આ છોકરાઓ એટલું સમજ્યા છે કે ખોટી રીતે દાન કરવું એ બરાબર નથી, એટલે અને એ અમારો ધ્યેય હતો કે એ લોકોને એટલું ખ્યાલ આવે કે ખાલી એટલા માટે દાન નહીં કરવાનું કે આપણને ટેક્સ બ્રેક મળે એટ ધી એન્ડ ઓફ ધ યર. એટલે અને આઈ થિંક દે અન્ડરસ્ટુડ દેટ, અને આઈ એમ વેરી પ્રાઉડ ઓફ દેટ. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you.
So this is our future, so we don't have anything to worry about. They understand what Dan and Samarpan is and what is the difference. So now, moving on to the next item. આપણી 10 અને 11 વર્ષની છોકરીઓ આવી રહી છે એક સુંદર ગીત લઈને, અને ગીતના બોલ છે આવો શ્રીજી આવો તે રંગ સિદ્ધને લગાડ્યો. આ ગીતમાં ગોપીઓ પોતાનું સમર્પણ બયાન કરે છે અને કહે છે કે હવે સિદ્ધિ સિવાય કંઈ સૂચતું નથી. Once again, this dance been choreographed by our future, Sarja Gandhi. Welcome back to the stage.
You see the girl, right? And now the other girl and the other girl. That's right.
just before a few performances, we were discussing about the meaning of Samarpan. And at this point, I would like to take an opportunity to thank all the volunteers in different areas, because without this kind of teamwork, it's just not going to happen. And again, આ બધા જે volunteers છે, એમની એ જે બેઝથી કરે છે, that is for bhakti. They don't want anything in return. They are just doing it as their bhakti towards Thakurji and nobody else. But I would still like to mention some of the names in the different areas. Shruti Ben, એમને જે 26 કિડ્સનો આપણે જે ડાન્સ જોયો, એમને she tried to coordinate, and she got the costumes for 80 kids. And we would like to specially acknowledge Bhavna Ben Joshipura for giving the dresses for all the performances.
આજનો જે ફૂડ બનાવ્યું છે આપણા એસટીએમના રેગ્યુલર સ્નેક્સ ટીચર્સ એટલે રેગ્યુલર સ્નેક્સ ટીમ જે અત્યારે પણ આવવાની અહીંયા ના પાડે છે. દે આર સો બિઝી. આપણે ઘણી બધી રિક્વેસ્ટ કરી, કોઈની જોઈએ એવી આજે હાથ નથી મળી. સોરી, આઈ હેવ ટુ સે દેટ. અને દે આર ઓલ ડે દે આર વર્કિંગ. ઇવન ધ કિડ્સ આર પરફોર્મિંગ, વી આર નોટ હિયર. So I feel so sorry for them, but they are still working for us. તો એ લોકો છે રૂપાબેન, જીજ્ઞાબેન. Give a round of applause, please. They can hear in the kitchen. That must be long music. Okay? They can hear over there. Rupaben, Brinda, Vaisali, Choksi, Vaisali Gandhi, Nuttamen, Rajuben, and Gargi. And I'm sorry if I can forgot somebody's name, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on guys, it's gotta be louder than this. So these are the folks who are going to provide a fantastic dinner. So don't you dare anybody leave, okay? You have to try this dinner. It's out of this world. Alright, so moving on. Grand finale, guys. This is one of the best dances I've seen. And these girls are outstanding practice. One thing I wanna point out. Where is Dhruvi? Dhruvi and Sangeeta Ben.
અમિતભાઈ અને વૈશાલીભાઈને બધાને આભાર કર્યો, પણ ખાસ આપણા SVM ટીચર્સ પ્લીઝ ઊભા થાઓ. બધા SVM ટીચર્સ, કમાન, કવિરાબેન, રૂપાલીબેન, શેફાલીબેન, બધા રુચિતાબેન, ભાવિનભાઈ, વૈશાલીબેન, અમિતભાઈ, અપુભાઈ, મોનલબેન, કવિરાબેન, અને જે બધા, સોરી મેં લિસ્ટ નથી લખ્યું, પણ all of them, they deserve a big round of applause. Shruti-ben, you know, all the language teachers also, if they are here, they come every Sunday giving their time and effort. It is not just when there is an utsav that they come and volunteer. They're here every Sunday giving their time. And also in the snack team, you can see that Sangeeta Ben, she tried to have them come over. They have been working so hard for the last 3-4 days trying to coordinate everything to prepare a really delicious kids menu, which they kept a surprise even for the most of us. And I also want to acknowledge the front desk people. Jignesh Bhai, Nilesh Bhai, Nishit Bhai Dalai, and Komal Bhai. You can see they have made some great changes even while we have had the SVM year coming along, and they've been very silent. You know, those are silent workers pushing some of us to do these changes, bringing us to this new level of thinking back to the 21st century. All these thoughts, we will try to sort of recap it afterwards, but they are all part of trying to create the message of our ancient rishis, make them more relevant through all these dances, through these skits, through these video presentations, and most importantly, you know, a lot of you may have felt that there was a lot of chaos the last 6 weeks. But I'll tell you this, you ask any parent that keeps coming back to this temple, why do they keep coming back? Because this participation that they're doing in this last 6 weeks, it keeps with them, it stays with them. So it's not chaotic. Even if they had 1 or 2 lines, it did make an impact. So I want to sort of give a big round of applause to our main participants, which are the kids. I'm going to have Rupali Ben Mehta, Parul Ben Damani to please come forward. Since we are celebrating Ram Janma Utsav, we're going to do a Ram Stuti. We also have a couple of surprise items at the end. One I will let you know, which is the Vice Mayor of San Jose, should be coming anytime. As you know, Mayor Reed, he is termed out, the Mayor of San Jose. So there are a lot of participants who live in San Jose, a lot of our attendees at the temple. So there was a request from us to sort of, they wanted to introduce themselves. And as you know, Bay Area Youth Vaishnav Parivar, we, regardless of what party anybody belongs to, we want to sort of let people know, especially let our political leaders know who Indian Americans are. So we are welcoming them, and we'll welcome them. So Rupali Ben, Parul Ben, please come forward. And if Rishi is here, Rishi, are you here? Okay. So, are you ready? Okay. આ સમર્પણનો વિષય જે અમિતભાઈએ જે વાત કરી કે અમે બધા સાથે થઈને મનન ચિંતન કરીએ છીએ, પણ ખાસ આ વિચાર જે છે એ મહાપ્રભુજીના જ વિચાર છે. We had a chance to study Bhagavad Gita, the Sodas Granth, Siddhant Rahasya, Antakara Prabodh, as well as Balbodh, to give us the true meaning of what Samarpan is. And that discussion will continue, because it is not just a discussion for us to sort of just have a talk about. It is a discussion that we need to put in our mind and heart and to apply in our lives. હમણાં પણ આજે પણ અમારી ચર્ચા થઈ કે સમર્પણનો મતલબ શું. આપણા ગુરુજી, just to let you know, for this is not, we had a discussion with many saints and scholars. હમણાં બરોડામાં મધુપોઈ, we had a discussion with Gigi about this whole topic of Samarpan, with Dwashesh Baba, with Yogesh Bhai Shastri, with Pradeep Bhai Patel in Ahmedabad. A lot of other saints as well, to help get clarity. And that presentation has been coming through, and most importantly through all these vadils. So that clarity, I hope we will continue to have through us to our children. And if Rupali Ben and Parul Ben are ready, okay, Rupali Ben, we'll all sing it together. આપણે બધા જ રામ સ્તુતિ ગાઈશું, અને રામનવમીનો દિવસ છે તો આપણે ભાવથી શ્રી રામચંદ્ર ગાઈશું.
શ્રી રામચંદ્ર કૃપાળુ ભજમન હરણ ભવ ભય દારુણમ નવકંજલોચન કંજમુખ પરકંજ પદ કંજારુણમ કંદર્પ नीरज सुन्दरं पटपीतमानं तडितरुचि शुचिनौमि जनक सुतावरं वधुदीनबन्धुदिनेश दानव दैत्यवंश निरञ्जनं रघुनन्द आनन्दकन्द कौशल चन्द दशरथनन्दनं श्रीरमुकुटकुण्डल तिलक चारुदार अङ्ग विभूषणम् आजानुभुज शरचापदर सङ्ग्रामजित करदूषणम् इति वदति तुलसीदास शङ्कर शेषमुनिमनरञ्जनम् मम हृदय कञ्ज निवास कुरु कामादिकलदलगञ्जनम् श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपाळु भज मन हरण भवभय दारुणम् नवकञ्जलोचन कञ्जमुख करकञ्जपद कञ्जारुणम् जय श्री राम जय श्री कृष्ण
કાલને જે સુંદર બનાવનાર છે એવા આપણા યુથ આપણને સમર્પણનો પૂરો ભાવ કરાવે. સુંદર ગીતની રચના સાથે કાલનું ભાવિ આવી રહ્યું છે. ગીતના બોલ છે તન મન ધન શ્રીજીના ચરણમાં. એક ખૂબ જ મહત્વની વાત આ રજૂઆતમાં છે. તે છે ગીતને રજૂ કરનાર, ગીતને શીખવાડનાર. Can we please have quiet? રજૂ કરનાર, ગીતને શીખવાડનાર બધા જ યુથ છે અને આ હવેલીમાં નાનપણથી મોટા થયેલા છે. The song is choreographed by none other than our own Sandani Shah, Dhruvi Shah. A big round of applause for all of the girls. Welcome them to the stage.
religion teacher. Young man. His name is Rishi. Guys, if I'm talking, he is a young man. His name is Rishi. Not you didn't. I said a young man. Rishi is a high school student, and he also participates in Boy Scout activities. And Rishi has a fantastic proposal for our temple to make the temple more safer in a natural disaster. I would like Rishi to come over and talk 5 minutes to tell us what the proposal is and how that's going to help our kids, our temple, and our families.
And Vaishali auntie, can I tell you something about Rishi? He is one of our first graduates of BAYVP. Before we even had this temple, when he was very little in elementary school, so Rishi has come back for his high school project. So Rishi, please come. We're so proud of you.
Hello.
I was a student here, as they said, well before we even had this temple, and I'm a Boy Scout from Troop 176. So hopefully most of you have heard about the safety project we're trying to do at the temple. What we're trying to do is put in protocol, train staff, and put in kids and things in order to ensure the safety of the students in case something happens here. This includes putting in first aid and earthquake kits, training staff, making plans in case of an emergency, and these things would help in case of an earthquake or fire or any other disaster that could happen. We'll be here with the teachers, we'll be running drills and putting signs and things to just ensure everything goes smoothly, and in order to do this, any help would be great. So if you have any questions regarding the project or any of the emergency plans that will be put in, please either contact me, Vipul Bajatani, or Vaishali Auntie, and thank you.
So Vipul Bhai and Rishi, come forward. They are coordinating this safety program. And as you know, one of the things that Komal Bhai and Nishit have been working behind the scenes is to try to continue to bring safety and awareness with their presence also at the temple. That being said, also, there are other aspects of safety that we've been trying to work on for a while. And Rishi, through his project, he has come up with this great concept, and it is approved also by the fire department. So next week and coming weeks, please give a lot of support. And if you have any questions, please ask Vipul Bhai. He's our head of the facility department, and he's been working very closely with Rishi. Rishi, thank you very much for putting this all together. It's because of your youthful energy that all these folks, I'm sure, will support. So you tell us what you expect, and the parents, are you going to support them? It is because for your own kids. So it is the safety of your own kids. This is what we need to do. So, Rishi, please work with them, and I'm sure you'll find good success. Thank you very much.
Come out. All of them. Everybody.
Their teachers, let's say a big thank you to them. Thank you very much for a great performance. And let's have a big smile and say Shri. Great job. Alright, we have a very special guest.
Can you ऊपर नहीं करता था
While the kids are smiling and doing this, I'll tell you something. Last week, assembly માં છોકરાઓને પૂછવામાં આવ્યું સમર્પણ એટલે શું? તો 4-5 છોકરાઓ ઊભા થયા. એક છોકરી બોલી કે when you give 100% of your love and effort. So what a perfect definition from an 8-year-old girl of the meaning of Samarpan. So you see that these little children are getting the little things that we are doing here, and they have given their 100%. So let's give them a big round of applause to the kids. And a lot of hard work from the teachers.